Composting is super important anywhere, but I'm learning it's very, very important in Florida because the sun like bakes the surface of your garden bed, and the sandy soil just sort of like sucks everything down, as my new friend Rand Carter says, to the center of the earth. So I've really had to set up a composting operation here, and I've started by I started with one of these sort of round hardware mesh rings. Put some sticks and sort of supporting things at the bottom, and a lot of like oak leaves, and then of course some of the kitchen waste and stuff, and just really piling that on. Now that's really just a collection method. I'm not actually doing the composting. I mean, obviously it's starting there, but really it's just kind of collecting the ingredients for the compost. And then once that is done, what I was able to secure one of these it's called the Earth Machine, which I think is a great name, and then sort of put the prepared mixture, it's hard to get the lid off there, put the prepared mixture into here afterwards, and then let that cook. So as you can see, it's got a really nice heat on it. It's not very round, so it's not going to do a whole lot of heat, but honestly that might be a good heat control that we have. Right behind me you see the invasive Brazilian pepper, which is actually an edible pepper. Supposedly aggravates some people's stomachs, but oh, it smells beautifully like black pepper right here. So anyway, just a little composting update. The garden soil is terrible that I have. I mean, I basically got some topsoil and mixed some composted manure into it just to get started. And as I also like to do typically, I planted a lot of I put radishes and some other root vegetables in there that I could just leave if I wanted to, or take up, chop up and put back, or eat, or whatever. And that really kind of helps, I feel like, is a real help in developing soil when you have those root vegetables that don't necessarily need an excellent soil, but really they're soil builders. So I'm doing that. I'm doing the composting, and sort of like a two-part method here, and I'm also going to be working with some worms again. I used to have the buckets in my buried in the ground with a bunch of holes drilled in them, but I will be trying it with a bucket with a spigot on it for a little bit, and then finding a way to incorporate it into compost in the future. So I'll tell you guys some more about that when that comes around. Thanks for watching the channel. Bye.